people want me dead. They call it justice. I'm the only one who knows the truth. All I have left is the wind by my side.
Hey, cdfexi, and today I'm gonna give you a review about the new champion who came out, Yasuo. It just came a few days ago. I just got him. I played with him a lot, and I liked him. And I'm gonna tell you all you can know about him, the general things, tips, builds, lanes, and some things who could make you what I learned from him to pass it on to you, so you could learn how to play a little better with this champion, or just general things you should know. Okay, so let's start this. Okay, so he's an AD champion. His main lanes are mid, and he's not that much of a top laner, but you could go top with him. Probably his counter is Riven, because if she doesn't have though, she has no static Zolt. I think the counter of Yasuo is Riven, so that's why he's not that good in top, because if someone comes with a Riven, you're screwed. His main lane is mid, so try to go mid with him. He's gonna be very strong in that lane. Okay, so he's not that strong at the starting game. He's more of a late game champion. In starting, he's very squishy. He's just gonna don't try to pick a fight with anyone. He's just gonna a basic attack is just gonna kill you and all that. Don't try to pick a fight at the start. You're just gonna get killed. Basic attacks kill you very fast. He's not gonna hold up. Okay, so yeah, he's very squishy. So his skills. So his passive is I don't know his name, but I'm gonna tell you what the passive does. So the passive is like the passive is that bar he has. He doesn't have no energy, no mana. He has this bar. I'm gonna call it a wind bar. That's what I've been calling it. So from walking, he fills that bar. So all you got to do is walk, and that bar will be filled up. All you got to do is walk, and that bar will fill up. More movement you have, the faster that bar is gonna fill up. So one thing, don't start building like mobility boots, swiftness boots to go faster so that bar could fill up faster. It's a good idea, but you're always gonna be in movement, and that bar is gonna fill up very fast. So don't be thinking about just buying some mobility just because of that bar. So all you got to do is buy some regular boots. Normally, when I go for the other boots, I choose attack speed boots, because I'm gonna tell them later about the build. It's really good. You could just build any boots you want. I prefer speed boots. Those are the recommended they have on the page. Attack speed boots, and they're really good for him. It's good enough. You're gonna be walking a lot, so that part's just gonna fill up. Don't worry about that. But one thing, always keep walking, so that bar just fills up. When that bar is filled up, you could take a break. But when a champion attacks you, or a monster at the jungle attacks you, you're gonna lose that bar. It's gonna become a shield, and you're gonna have that shield for a few seconds, and it's gone. Just start walking again, so you could fill up that bar. And the passive has a second thing. It's like a crit thing. Gives you a bigger percentage of the crits. I never read the passive well, but it's a really good passive with critical. So yeah, you better build some crit at the start. So let's get on to his Q. So his Q, it's one of the. I love the Q, because it's just like a stabbing thing, and it has really like no cooldown, and you could just keep stabbing in 2 seconds. But when you spam it like one time, then when it comes the second, you're gonna win another type of Q. It's a tornado you could throw. So that's gonna be your harassing your harassing technique. You're gonna try to spam your Q. It's a little ranged. There's one thing, don't I don't know, but if I could not hit that well the Q. I got to basic attack a minion, then use my Q, or just walk close to an enemy and use my Q, because it's really hard to hit that Q. Sometimes you're gonna see yourself missing that Q, so just get close, try to hit that Q well. I got. And that's gonna be your rest weapon. Just attack 2 times with the Q and all that, and try to hit that tornado at the enemy. It's gonna knock back. That's what's gonna help you with your ult later. So his W is the thing everybody's hating, and it's very OP because it's like a 5-second shield. It just makes a wall of wind, and it's gonna shield it's gonna shield for 5 seconds. It's gonna stay there for 5 seconds. So a lot of ranged attacks are just gonna be parried, like Caitlyn, Ashe, as a lot of attacks are gonna be just like boom, destroyed when you hit that wall. One thing, it's a good thing you have in that, because imagine you're punching and you're like, now the other champion just attacking your minions. Just throw that wall in front of your minions, and the turret got to do all the work. Only if the enemy wants to get close and get stabbed by you, by your Q. That's a really nice technique. So try to do that when you're punching, and just put your W, the wind wall, in front of your minions. If you get closest, use your Q, so you keep stabbing her. Okay, so your A is like a dash attack. You throw yourself to a minion, anything, and you go to him. You just dash him. If you're too close, you just pass him. So that's a very nice technique. I found a very nice technique to counter Volibear, because I fought a lot of Volibears, and when they grab me and throw me back, I just use my A and I'm back, and I'm just like more in the front. So I just use I cross Volibear, and I'm even more far when he pushed me. So, his A is not like, it doesn't have no cooldown. It has 0 cooldown, but there's gonna be like, when you use your A at anything, there's gonna be a circle around him. You're probably gonna see it in my gameplay here, me using it, and it's gonna have a wind circle around him, and you cannot use your A again. When that circle of wind disappears at a champion or minion or whatever, you could A again. So this is a nice technique you could do. You throw yourself with A, stab the enemy, and go back with your A by using the minions as transport. I use the minions a lot to escape with my A if they're close or I'm walking at mid or anything. So let's go to his ult now. His ult is he has a little range of a circle. You're gonna see it in my gameplay. How the hell I showed the circle? It's a little big circle, and while enemies are knocked back or in the air, you could just teleport to them and stab them a lot, and bang, you hit the ground with him, and probably the champion's dead or something. So that ult is really good. So when you're building a team, you better have someone who puts them in the air, or knockback or that. So try to have Malphite on your team, because that's a really nice combination. Malphite just puts everyone in the air and you throw yourself. So one thing, you cannot just go like to every champion in a second. So when one champion's in the air, you jump to them. Is multiple champions in the air, you could only attack one, and it's gonna be random, I think. And one thing, if all the champions are together, like really close to each other, you're gonna be attacking all of them. So yeah, with Malphite hits all of them in the ult air, so all in the air, you could just use your ult and you're gonna hit all of them. And that's why when you stab 2 times, you have a tornado to knock back, so you could use that. Oh, and there's gonna be a few arrows telling you the way and where is it. It's a really nice technique to escape. Sometimes in one playthrough I did, I played, right? I used my Q 2 times, I threw my tornado, I was very low health, Warwick was gonna tower dive me and get a kill, right? But I threw my tornado, I hit, apparently it was a Sona mid, and he went support. A lot of people are going any support, so Sona was the mid laner. So I hit Sona with my tornado, and I quickly teleported to Sona and killed her, and Warwick just died by tower diving. I didn't kill him, just died by the tower. So, yeah, that's really good. Okay, now, I think I told you all the technica now. Yeah, you got to always try to use a wall to block or save people. Use your A to dash. Oh yeah, this thing, yeah. So try to use your A and Q in the same time. So basically, you throw yourself, then use your Q and your Yasuo is just gonna circle around and dash everything. Like the A of Z, it just circles and attacks everything. If he has like that wind thing, that tornado, like he stabs 2 times and he has the tornado. You just use your A and your Q, right? And you put everyone you hit with that circle thing, with the circle, you're gonna see it in the gameplay, is going in here. So that's a nice combo if you're feeling strong. If you have the tornado and you feel like you're gonna miss someone, just throw yourself, use your Q, everybody's in the air, and then throw your ult. It's a really nice combo, I really like this champion. I'll end. Okay, that's one thing I was gonna forget, so it's good I remembered. So use your A and Q, that's a really nice way to farm. I really farm well with this champion, it's really fast farming. Let's go for builds. Normally I start with boot, and for bots you could start with a Dorn's Blade if you want, or a longsword, or just critical or attack speed. That's one thing you should build. And I start with the boot because that part is just gonna fill up. I think that's really bad. You should do that. You should start with the boot and a few bots. Or if you want a ward. And okay, next thing I build. These two items. There's these 2 items you should start with. These items are recommended for starting, and it's right on. When you play with Yasuo, it's gonna be on the recommended. Try to build a static sheaf at the start, or if you're getting really fed, just build an infinite edge. You gotta build those 2 items. You got to have those 2 imported units in your build because they have the critical chance, and crit this goes really well with his passive Yasuo. So try to build. If you're not getting fed, you're just getting normal. You don't have that much gold. Just build that static sheaf. You're gonna meet it. You're gonna like it. I always build static sheaf and infinite edge at the start. But there's another thing some people build, and I saw it, and I build it as well to see how it works. Some people start with try to build a Bladed Rune King at the start. And I gotta tell you, when you reach that certain part when you have that kind of lifesteal, so if you build the Bladed Rune King, just go for the lifesteal, don't build attack speed, then just finish the Bladed Rune King like that. But he's not gonna gain that lifesteal, but when you use your Q, you're gonna win that health. So if you want, you can just build a Bladed Rune King at the start if you like that lifesteal. So if you like that lifesteal, just build a Bladed Rune King at the start. But you're still gonna need infinite edge and static sheaf. That's the 2 things you're gonna really need in your build. So don't forget those 2 items. They're gonna make you really, really powerful in the game with those. Okay, 4th item I build is very squishy. So very squishy. So you better build at least 2 or 1 defensive item. I normally build 2. I tried this. The items you should build of defense gives you some health, and you could go with Random Zoman, gives you armor and some health. But the item I normally build is a Frozen Mallet because I just want more damage, and I want that more health. So, so I went with the Frozen Mallet. If you want, you could go with that or Random Zoman. The other item is I recommend Guardian Angel. I loved it. It gives you the armor and the magic resist, and if they focus you, you could just go back on the game. Or you could just build another type of defensive way. You think. Just build those 2 items of defense or 1. How do you feel like? Or just build full damage, like some people did. And it's really powerful for Yasuo too. Another item you should build is a Bloodthirst. That's the last item. If I build an Infinite Edge and a Static Sheath, then I build my 2 defensive items. I normally go with a Bloodthirst at the end. So try to build a Bloodthirst. It's really try to build a Bloodthirst or a Hydra. If you're going full damage, just build. If you're going full damage, go with attack speed boots, static sheath, infinite edge, then Blood of the Rune King, Hydra, and a Bloodthirst. That's what I recommend if you're going full damage. If you're not gonna go full damage, and I'm gonna give you here an image of the type of builds if you want to go with. I'll be showing all the items, all the things. Okay, continue on. So, his visual. I really like his visual. A lot of people, I gotta tell you, a lot of people are loving this champion. A lot of people, because I normally get into games and they're just loving it. They really like the champion. Normally when I go mid, right, and I jungle, no, my friend's jungle, I just go to the bush where I'm gonna be staying for a few seconds to wait for the minion spawn. I start playing my music, his dance, and it's really good music. If no one's disturbing or laughing with his other champion, it's really good music. A lot of people are loving it. I just dance and I just use Control 3 and he starts playing his flute. If you have the skin of the cowboy, he's gonna start playing his harmonica. And it's really nice music. I really like the music he starts playing to everybody to be like, wait for a few seconds before the battle starts. You could have that really time to enjoy Yasuo's music. Okay, and I think I told you everything about this champion, tips, his techniques, his build, his visual, and I've been doing. They've really put a lot of things to this champion. If you saw my other videos, I just been following Yasuo's story and all that, what he showed. I have like 3 videos of Yasuo talking about him, the pages they put it up in Riot. This is a really powerful champion. Probably they're gonna nerf his passive later on because his passive with his crit is really powerful. But in normal game, I tend to, if I don't build a fence, I normally get killed a lot. I just lost some few games because of that. I was being killed a lot, they would be ganking me, and I could not hold anymore, so I just died. Sometimes I could hold a lot, but yeah. But the thing is, you got to keep in your head, always move, always use your Q, don't forget to crit. That's a general thing. That's a general thing you should have in your head when you play with this champion. And else from that, I don't see what else I got to talk about this champion. Let me see if I could remember. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be showing you here just my scores, how I play with him. This is the scores I got when I played with this champion. I think I lost 3 times or 2 times. I'm not. The other game, when I start playing, the first time I played with Yasuo was in PvA, and I think his win wall gives slowed. It doesn't slow anymore. That's why I didn't give a review about him when he's in PvA. I like when they come just to the official League of Legends, and I could just play with them because they're just like official released, and they have everything ready. So when I start playing with this champion, I really got a nice score. And the first time I played with him, it was stupid. 3 people went mid with me, so I just went mid, and 2 people waited with me. But eventually, they saw who was winning in mid. Yeah, it was me. And I think I don't have nothing else to tell you about this champion. Let me see. I told you skills, I told you tips, I told you visual, I told you his build, and I told you how the hell the game is gonna happen. Yeah. So don't forget this. Oh, if you guys liked it, please put a like. If you have anything I didn't say or something general about this champion, please just comment. I like to know. And subscribe for more gaming videos, League of Legends, and other random games I feel like playing. And this has been cdfexi. Hope you guys liked it. And bye. Bye guys.